Elon Musk is pretty specific that he wants to build a self-sufficient colony on Mars that could house up to 1 million people. And there are plenty of people out there who would be quite happy to sign up for the trip into space. A ticket to Mars on a SpaceX flight would cost between $100,000 and $500,000. Elon Musk said, "If moving to Mars costs around $100,000, then I think almost anyone can work and save up, and eventually have $100,000 and be able to go to Mars if they want." But what if we told you that he might be building a secret city elsewhere for a fraction of the price and closer to home? Want to find out more? Stay tuned. Welcome to Elon's Empire. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update on SpaceX, Tesla, Starship, or any other video about the world's best-known serial entrepreneur and richest man on the planet, Elon Musk. Would you pack up your bags, leave your apartment, and move to an undiscovered paradise underwater? The idea of humans living underwater may not be as crazy as you think. Perhaps you might even dream of living in a fairy tale city like Atlantis. Elon Musk is building his city out into space and colonizing Mars, but the ocean is just as livable and is far closer to home. Earth is made out of 71% water, as you undoubtedly already know. To this date, humans have only explored 3% of the ocean. But for future generations, this might be an excellent real estate opportunity. The concept of underwater cities, which was once reserved for video games or science fiction movies, is becoming more realistic than ever. While Elon Musk is planning to build a city on Mars that can accommodate up to 1 million people, where will the other 7.753 billion live? For Elon Musk, the richest man on the planet, there is always something bigger to discover. What if he can colonize this 71% of oceans by building underwater cities? Elon Musk knows that living underwater does bring its fair share of challenges, like cold temperatures, immense pressure, and a lack of oxygen. Not to mention, long-term underwater living can wreak havoc on your body. But even to Elon Musk, it seems like a viable solution for humanity in the distant future. Despite the challenges, there are promising new ideas that could be a game-changer for underwater living, so that you or your future children can live comfortably underwater in the coming years. Jacques Cousteau, a French oceanographer, researcher, filmmaker, and undersea explorer, started to look into the possibilities for ocean living back in the 1960s. He was responsible for igniting the interest of the general public in the ocean and the eventual possibility of underwater cities. Cousteau was so passionate about understanding and exploring oceans that he created the famous series of underwater shelters. These underwater structures allowed oceanauts to live there for days or even weeks at a time. Each iteration of the shelters improved over time, and eventually allowing 6 oceanauts to live underwater at a full 328 feet, 100 meters, below the surface. Thanks to Cousteau's work, Elon Musk and this team of experts learned that building colonies not deeper than 1,000 feet, 300 meters, is the maximum department for humans to live, and ideally at much shallower depths. This is because the pressure at these depths would not only require very thick walls, but would also require lengthy periods of decompression when returning to the surface. Elon Musk also found that at such ocean depths, plants and artificial light could possibly be used to supply some oxygen, but depth, nitrogen, or helium would also be needed. And humans need to take special measures to ensure that there is a healthy ratio of oxygen to other gases in the air, as the body requires varying levels of different air components when under pressure. Just like in space, Elon Musk's Boring Company already have plans to build an underground network of tunnels to transport people and cargo around cities, and just raised $675 million to push further toward that goal. Musk said in the tweet that he had already spoken to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis about the idea. "If governor and mayor want this done, we will do it." In 2013, Musk already presented the outline of a transport system that could send passengers and cargo in pods through a low-pressure tube at a speed of 700 miles per hour. He never took on the project. Instead, Musk shared basic engineering plans and encouraged others to develop the concept. While several companies and researchers have been steadily working on Hyperloop for nearly a decade, there is not yet a working example of the system anywhere in the world. He also claimed Hyperloop, like other underground tunnels, will be immune to surface weather conditions such as hurricanes. However, there is well-documented evidence of subways, which are located in underground tunnels, flooding. So it seems like Elon Musk knows what he is doing when it comes to building waterproof structures. The good news is that living on the ocean floor could provide humans with access to seafood and sea plants. There are aquanauts who are currently living underwater, who are able to partially support themselves via ocean snacks like spearfishing, combined with canned and preserved foods. Even more so, more traditional meals and even fresh water could be transported through tunnel systems connected to the surface. Tokyo-based architect Shimizu Corporation already designed a $26 billion project to create an underwater city. According to the company, their structure would allow 5,000 people to live very comfortably underwater. Though most of it is still just a concept, but the ocean spiral city would sit below sea level off the coast of Tokyo, while installing massive wave and tide turbines to power the underwater city. And if you think this is still a dream, the first underwater city, which will include labs, schools, and beautiful residential areas, will become a reality around 2030. Living underwater can help scientists to get a better understanding of the planet and the evolution of life on Earth. Not to mention, there are likely a large number of resources still to be discovered on the ocean floor. Understanding planet Earth inside out can also be beneficial for life on Mars and Elon's SpaceX business, because the ocean floor is often compared to surfaces on other planets. Experts predict there could be an unquantifiable amount of minerals and metals that could be used to improve humanity and even help with the further construction of underwater cities. Some believe that people won't live in an underwater city for the rest of their life because there are better places on Earth. Building underwater cities take huge investments, but give too little profit. Elon Musk, whose company SpaceX builds rockets for NASA, said he would put mankind on Mars by 2025. Elon Musk's goal is to make humans a multi-planet species. The whole point for him is to get a self-sustaining colony on Mars and other planets, so that if humans get extinct on Earth, they would continue to live elsewhere. Building an underwater colony on Earth does not accomplish Elon Musk's mission. While you may not get the full underwater living experience yet, there are already plenty of underwater restaurants and hotels that are popping up around the world. It is probably more comfortable than living on Mars. So tell us, if Elon Musk would build an underwater city, would you live there? Let us know in the comments below. And more importantly, if you want to be updated on every single topic related to Elon Musk, you should consider subscribing to the channel and pressing the bell icon. Also, thank you for watching. This is me signing off. See you in the next video.